and welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all doing very, very well, and I hope that you are looking forward to this brand new promo that we've got today. Well, I say brand new. It's a new promo, but it's not brand new. We had it last year and the year before, I believe. So it's FC Pro Live today, which, if you don't know how it works, well, it's pretty simple. Let's take an example of this Gundogan that's on the screen here. If he was an FC Pro Live card, he would be linked to one of the Pro FC players that is about to play in the new tournament. And depending on how that Pro player plays, the card earns upgrades. So those cards have all been revealed, leaked, whatever you want to say. We did a video on that a couple of days ago, actually. They got leaked really early this week for whatever reason. And so, yeah, we've already covered those, and they will be coming out at 6 o'clock. We've been pumping out videos lately, trying to get video stuff done rather than stream stuff. So I actually haven't been doing a lot of the objectives and stuff that have been out. Now, it looks like nothing actually expires today. Maybe Gundogan, but we've already done him. So the rest I've actually still got a few days to get done. So that's actually not as much of a problem as I thought it would be. So that's pretty good. Beza, hello and welcome to yourself and anybody else that is tuning in, whether you're on TikTok, Twitch, Kick or YouTube. I hope you've all had a fantastic day and a good week so far. We have got the lower version of Rival Rewards ready. So we'll claim them and we can open these up at 6 o'clock. We'll do our picks, because why not? See if we get anything in these. I assume not, because these picks are normally pretty dead. Yep. I couldn't tell you the last time. Actually, is this tradable? And if so, is Frimpong, is he worth more than an 84 at this point in the game? Let's have a little look. Frimpong is worth 1,900. I don't know if this is tradable, but if it is, I think that means he's worth a few hundred coins more than Enzo. He is! Here we go. Hey! We made ourselves like 500 coins with that choice. Huge! Iran, hello, how you doing? Jay, hello! Why does your name look different? What's gone on there? Why does Beza's name look different? Why have you both got an at in front of your name? Interesting. Don't know what's going on there, considering it's YouTube. But okay. Alex. Hello. You're good? How about me? I'm doing very well. I've been very productive the last week or so. We've made so many videos. I have, as of today... we actually got something that isn't just dreadful. As of today, I now only have 2 more Christmas presents to buy. I went today and on Amazon yesterday and everything. I've bought basically everything and I'm nearly done now, which is pretty amazing. So, lovely and prepped, ready to go is what you absolutely love to see. Connor, hello. YouTube's new thing, I think. I haven't seen this before. Okay. I don't know, like... And I can't change that. That seems a bit weird. Okay. Sure. I hope you've... Oh, no, that's that. Frontal, yeah, sure. Sounds good. You had to start turning one of the spare rooms into a bedroom because you're having a kid. Well, congrats on the kids. I love how you make it sound like a massive, massive positive. Right there. God, I've got to start working on this thing for this new thing that's going to be in life. God help me. Well, that's pretty incredible. So I guess as you'll then be having a kid, you won't have time to play any golf, so you'll have to offload all of your clubs to someone. Is that right? I volunteer as tribute. Gary, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Do you like this this Christmassy hat? Isn't it lovely? I got another one as well. Let me just fix this, and then we're good to go. Has been nagging for a year. I mean, if you're not ready, that seems... Hey, I can't comment on the way that anyone goes about these kind of things. It's all your own choices and personal, isn't it? There we go. If you're not ready, though, you're not ready. Ugh. Look at this one. We've got a couple, probably dotted around somewhere, but we've got a new Santa hat. Look at this bad boy. Oh, it's incredible. Where's the back? There. A proper fluffy one with a big bobble. Isn't that top notch? Whew! I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh. Alua! No. No, that's a kick bot level comment, not a Twitch one. What's going on there? Oh, dearie me. Merseb, I'm doing good. It's going to be a good weekend. I am going out tomorrow after the football with my mates. We're going bowling. We're doing some karaoke. And some drinks. It should be pretty damn good. Oh. First, find time to raise... Oh, that's the plan, yeah? Not Project Mbappe. Project McElroy. Interesting. I respect it. I do respect it. What do I want to do? Do I have enough points ready for champs? Oh, also this. Oh, that hasn't started yet. We've done that one. Okay, that's fine. I thought I'd completely missed a tournament or something, but I don't think that is the case. Do I have enough points for champs? I do. Okay, well, we could just do a couple of Rivals games. Or I probably have a draft built from the video with James. Is it dreadful, though? I mean, it is in a dreadful formation. So that's not great. But maybe we could make it work. Who did I have up front? Mbappe. Yeah, that was a decent one. We then had Xavi in here. And then I think I had Danilo Pereira there. I think that was what we had for the vid, which if you haven't checked it out, please do. As I say, we've uploaded loads of videos in the last week or so. Been pumping out content. It's been great. So hopefully you've enjoyed everything that we've been doing. Right, 3 at the back, with one of those being Danilo Pereira, I feel like is surely just going to be a fail. Just instantaneously. But who knows? Thank you for those on YouTube that are enjoying the stream and hitting the like to start things off. I appreciate you. And anyone that is new, if you want to see more, you can subscribe. If you're watching on TikTok, Twitch and Kick, thank you very much for tuning in. If you are new and you want to see more, you can follow. But the whole point of these streams is to get you involved, try and chill, have some conversations, and have a good time. Olivia, hello. Feel like you were the bot from the other day. No? Or maybe that was someone else. Oh no, that was Camellia. Oh, there it is. The bot artwork and video edits. There you go. No one cares. Need a good right back. Who do you buy? I mean, anyone that fit... Sorry, Pele and Bale. They're not even first owner. This person's gone out there and bought Pele and Bale. What the hell? It's a draft. What am I talking about? Of course it's not first owner. You moron. What's wrong with me? Oh, it's been a long day. Okay. Oh, it's already been a very long day. My head's not in it, clearly. What am I talking about? Jesus Christ. Madman. Tom, I've been good, thank you. But yeah, it's... as I say, it's been a long one today, doing all the shopping, being in all of the traffic, dear God. It's a Friday at like 1 PM. Holy crap, what is that pass? Kindly add you on Discord. No. I don't add any Kick bots or people that maybe aren't bots on Kick, but they just copy and paste a message into everyone's chat saying the exact same thing. Took you 30 minutes to get out of Foss Park. Yep, that's exactly where I was. Like going up to Pork Pie, it took about 20 minutes to get from Foss Park to the first set of traffic lights. I couldn't believe it. It was absolutely outrageous. Very frustrating. Bosh! All because of stupid Black Friday. I mean, sort of. Enjoying any beers today? No, but I'm going to have many tomorrow. We got the football, and then we're going straight out afterwards. We're going to go play some pool, then we're going to go and do some bowling and do some karaoke with a load of drinks. Should be pretty damn good, if you ask me. But yeah, in terms of right backs, I mean, it really depends on what kind of team you've got, doesn't it? There are loads. With all the promos that have come out and everything, there are so many good cards. Oh. You just need to pop somewhere to take the bike. That is pretty sick, to be fair. Is this new Evo... If this new Evo coming out is true, you can make one of the Leicester lads meta. I don't really look at the Evo leaks. I don't actually really... Outside of the leaks of, like, promo teams, I don't really look at the rest. Because most of it is just a lot of these accounts trying to make money on people joining their trading discords by leaking Evos that they've already invested in, like, 3 days prior. It's just scummy. So the only real thing that I look at for leaks nowadays is the new, like, promo teams and SBCs and stuff like that. Rodrigo is really good. I did a review. You can check it out on YouTube. God, this feels laggy as hell. This is not enjoyable. Oh, God, this formation stinks. Unsurprisingly. Oh, my God. Nice. It's difficult. I couldn't care less about the Jake Paul fight. I don't care about anything that guy does. A horrible human being who I would much rather never see from again. So actually, no. You know what? If AJ could just destroy him to the point that I never see his face again, sure, then I'll care. Outside of that, who gives a damn? Oh, this is really laggy. Yeah, 4-1-2-1-2, I really, really like it. It's not the 4-5-1 in terms of how meta it is, but meta's boring, so we just use what we enjoy. Rather see you getting smashed up. Ooh. Probably Hamza because it is known about, like, the law breaking and stuff. and putting other people's lives at risk. Jake Paul's a terrible person, but I don't know if he's I don't know if he has actually put other people's lives at risks with stuff that he's done. Maybe. This is so laggy. Control your defender! Oh. I actually, it's really sad to say, I haven't missed streaming the game the last few days. I've missed streaming, because streaming is just a lot of fun. And interacting with chat and everything like that is my favourite part about what I do. But I haven't missed streaming the game. And it's just because, I mean... I just... The way that the average person plays this game is so bad. And AI defending is just dreadful. In terms of like how good it is. It's absolutely not dreadful. Like it's actually the opposite of dreadful. And it just means that, like, I did my rivals. Last night I did my rivals. No. Wednesday night I did my rivals, but I didn't get the 10 wins. I played to 5 because every single person I was coming up against played in the exact same way. And it was just so boring that I just couldn't be bothered to get to 10. I don't think the patches have made any difference. It's just the way that people play. The patches haven't changed basically anything in the gameplay. People have just discovered how best to abuse the mechanics that exist in this year's game. Whereas previously they didn't know how to do that. So, it's unfortunately meaning that the game is nowhere near as fun to play. Because basically every single person that you come up against defends in the exact same way. They're all running the same players. They're all running the exact same formation and tactics. And you could take a clip from any of like 10 Rivals games in a row and you wouldn't know that it's a different player that you're coming up against. How? I even moved my keeper that way as well. Well, feel like fixing kickoffs. They tightened defensive AI. They did from kickoff, yes, but not in general. The man marking is tighter from kickoff and then it eases off. It's been like that for 8 years. What? The way that people play ruining the game? Yes and no. Yes, the community is always one of the worst parts about this game series every single year. And the fact that everything is about being a meta rat and a sweat lord is grim. But the core gameplay this year is miles above what we've had for years. So, like last year, for example, I don't really care whether people played like a rat or not. The button delay that was in the game ruined it. Regardless of how anyone played or what any of the other mechanics were. This game, though, the general core gameplay, I love. I just hate the way that people play it. Hate it. The fact that so many people get away with not defending is horrible. It is really, really bad. I mean, I am fortunate that this year I am yet to have button delay in my games. But look, he's just not... Look, he's just sat controlling his Yaya Toure the entire time. Oh, it's just horrible. You gotta jump better there, man. Come on. And once again, just defending only with Yaya Toure. As soon as he finally actually has to switch to a defender, he's crap and he concedes. It's a copy and paste for most players this year. As soon as they're forced to actually switch to a defender because they can no longer get away with just controlling a defensive mid, they're dreadful. So, unfortunately, we've got an amazing core game this year that I love. But unless they change how good defensive AI is, the game's going to be ruined. Because you're just going to allow people to play that way all year. And that it's just not fun. I mean, look, even there. Why would he not switch to a defender there? It's ingrained in people's minds that the only way that they can defend is by controlling their defensive mid. If he switched to his defender there, he could easily have tackled me. But people don't do it. Sometimes it's to my benefit. Like, there, I've scored that goal because of the way that they defend. But most of the time, you get away with it because of how it all works. God, the lag. Oh, I can't switch to Danilo Pereira. That's frustrating. I'm going tomorrow, of course. And then I'm going out to drown my sorrows. It's wild people sweat rivals with how bad rewards are. Yeah. Yeah, defensive AI just needs a massive nerf. And the game will go up to... Oh... I mean, this game does actually... Like, this is the closest I think I've felt to having button delay this year. This is laggy as hell. So, I mean, hey, if button delay starts existing this year, hey, it's gone. The game series is gone. Oosh! Find ways to make your opponent control their centre-back and you'll score. Yeah. If you can... I don't know, maybe, like, pass the ball really quickly, one side of the box to the other or something like that, and you force them to... Look how bad they were there! I should have gone near post instead of far post, but look how bad that defending was when they actually controlled a defender. There are so many people that are dreadful at this game, defensively, but they can get away with it by holding their DM. Look at them! Look how... dreadful this person is. That, I feel like, is a perfect explanation of the main reason why, if nothing changes in the gameplay, it's going to be a really frustrating year. This guy sucks. Defensively. Look how many, like, missed tackles and stuff there were. Because they actually controlled their defenders. But... the majority of the time, this person has got away with controlling Yaya Toure and sprinting side to side, and it's been harder for me to score. As soon as they actually have to do something, it looks like there's a child playing the game when there was a man playing it before. It's crazy. So, you've got to tone down the defensive AI, because it just makes it way too frustrating to play. When you've got good core gameplay mechanics, great passing, great dribbling this year, shooting feels consistent and rewarding. The game is pretty much solely... Look how crap this dude is! The game is pretty much solely brought down because of how important AI defending is to the game this year. Do 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 do. Look how bad the tackling is. Don't you think so many will stop playing when that happens? They shouldn't, because then they would also be benefiting from the people they're coming up against also no longer being able to do it. And so therefore they'll score more goals. They'll concede more than they have been, but they should also score a lot more. Haven't been in the stream for a while. Still enjoying this year. I love this game. My standard response to that question is, I love the game. I hate the way that people play it. It completely kills what is a fantastic core gameplay experience. We had what you're asking for at the start of the game and everyone moaned they conceded too much. No, we didn't. Because they haven't changed it. They fixed kickoffs, they fixed corners, which were a major goal conceding issue. But the rest of defending hasn't changed. What's changed is people now understand every single mechanic on the game. Every meta mechanic is now fully understood. Which are the best play styles? Which are the pointless ones this year? What stats actually matter? Do you need tall players? Do you need fast players? Do you need strong players? Ooh. Is second man press OP this year? Is AI defending great? Is manual defending more rewarding? People didn't know these things at the start of the year. And so many people at the beginning of the year thought that the gameplay was completely different to what it is now. It wasn't. If you could remove every patch that this game has had and we went back to day one gameplay, you would think that they're not telling the truth, that the gameplay isn't the same. Because you would have people doing what they're doing now, just on the previous patches. People weren't playing the game in their current playstyles at the very beginning because it wasn't known that that was the best way to play it or the easiest way to play it, most meta, etc. All the FCIQ stuff needs to go. I think that's been a negative ever since it started. Tom, I don't agree. I personally think that FC26 has actually given us light at the end of the tunnel after the past 5 years of utter, complete trash, garbage, just dreadful games. Now we've got a great one, but they need to change one thing and it will stay great. Otherwise, if you don't... Because the thing with like AI defending being good and all of this stuff is, right, that will only get more problematic as the game goes on. And the reason why is because let's take someone like Saliba, right? Saliba, I didn't even know Saliba's 6'4". Is he really? I swear he doesn't look that tall. Okay. So Saliba has... Let's just choose one individual stat. He's got 86 interceptions, right? And he doesn't have intercept. So this card is still good when the AI is controlling it. But when he then gets his next promo card that all of a sudden has intercept plus and anticipate plus, and he's got 94 interceptions, it's going to be even worse to come up against AI defense users. So as the game progresses through the power curve and the life cycle, the current problem with the game will only get bigger. Whereas other years, if there's certain problems with certain things, it doesn't really change throughout the year. Whereas this will. It absolutely will. Best finishing we've ever had and best tackling we've had. You get the ball back mostly when you tackle. Yeah, I mean, I think it is... One thing that I think a lot of people... Obviously, like, people slate the game every single day because it's the cool thing to do is hate on the game, right? But people seem to just never give any praise or credit even when it's due. For example, this year, there are two main things that have been changed massively that if you think about it for 2 seconds, you will agree with that it's been a hugely positive change. As someone just said, if you tackle someone this year, the odds of you keeping the ball compared to last year and years prior is so much higher. The odds of you conceding a goal where you tackle someone and it bounces back to them perfectly, and that happens 3 times and then they score, it basically doesn't happen this year. Whereas last year, all the time. The same with rebounds from goalies. The change that they made with keepers, I know it's ridiculously unrealistic, and especially if they've got deflector plus. They do a tiny little, and the ball pings as if it's been punched by like Mike Tyson or something. It's ridiculous. But it means there's significantly less rebound goals, which means that it's less infuriating game to game because you're conceding less BS goals. Now, of course, they do still happen, but at a significantly lower rate than they were previously, which is good. Ben, hello, how's it doing? It's like when awful players use player locks. Yeah, just because they've seen the best people do it. Wouldn't it be a criticism of the game, though? You don't see how the game can be so great when there's a major issue with how people play it. See, I understand that point, yes. If you have got a game that has a major sort of like meta or flaw that means that people play it in a certain way that just isn't fun, it takes away skill elements and stuff like that, yes, you should change that. And as the game goes on, if you still don't fix it, it does become a flaw in the game rather than a flaw in the community. Yes. So it goes from one to another. You say, personally, some people like it. So you really enjoyed last year. You were pretty good last year. Finished top 100 on Weekend League. See, to me, FC25 is... I'm now 31 years and 3 months old on this earth. Just under. FC25 is the least enjoyable game I've ever played. Whereas 26 is probably up there with top 3 FIFAs / FCs for me out of all of the ones I played since like FIFA 99. I think it's amazing, but the longer that it goes on without them changing AI defending, my ratings are only going to go down. A lot of people don't like it, but you think people are just getting older and bored of FIFA. That is definitely the case with some people. But with others, there are just problems. And we've had this conversation 1,000 times, so I don't really want to go in depth with it again. To put it simply, over-competitiveness in games makes them less fun. In general. I think that's the easy way to describe it. If the shift goes from playing and enjoying to playing to win, regardless of whether you enjoy it, that's a problem. And that's the way that most games are going nowadays, including this game series. It's not on Game Pass. It goes on to Game Pass in like March, but it's 50% off on Black Friday deals. The power curve, very positive difference. I'd say so. How many wins do you get in champs? Anywhere between like 10 and 12. You can tweak the game all you want, but the core gameplay and core community are what need changing. But I think the core gameplay has been really good this year. Hope your week been good. Nice weekend planned. Hell yeah! Just can't put Battlefield down and play it. Battlefield is amazing. So good. FC26 isn't good, has good qualities, but overall 6 or 7 out of 10 when gameplay is smooth. See, everyone can have their opinions. I disagree with you. I think when gameplay is smooth, this is like a 9 out of 10. Comfortably. The dribbling, the skill moves, the passing, the shooting this year is levels above what we've had in previous years. And there's no button delay. That's the be-all and end-all, right? If this game had button delay, I don't care whether the core gameplay mechanics are good. Button delay ruins anything and everything. But none of that this year. So therefore it's automatically up there. Which is sad that should ever even be a consideration. But Yeah. That's why COD got rid of skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, I've actually still not played it yet. I've seen some people say that they don't think that it's actually been, like, removed or reduced in the way that it should have been, or, like, as far, but AI defending ruins it. Yeah. You don't know, but you're not a skiller or anything. I mean, yeah, it's fair. As I say, I'm not saying that my opinion is right. My opinion on this game series is that button delay is the killer of any game, right? Not just like FIFA or FC, any video game. If you have button delay, it's crap. It's simply not enjoyable to play. And so, like, if you hopped onto Battlefield and when you pressed the trigger to shoot, it took half a second to do it, you wouldn't play it because it'd just be terrible. So for me, that has ruined FIFA 21, 22, 23, 24 at the end, and 25. This year it doesn't exist, therefore it doesn't ruin the game. So, I couldn't actually tell you exactly how the core gameplay mechanics directly compare this year to last year, because every game was delayed. No game is delayed this year. Complete polar opposites. But I know that I can score goals that I couldn't in previous games because they've improved the passing, they've improved the dribbling, and everything like that. FIFA 21 to 23 games were 10 out of 10. Couldn't disagree with you more. Up until 25, FIFA 21 was my most hated game of all time because it had the worst button delay of any game I've ever played. And so I hated it. It was miserable. I thought the core gameplay was crap as well. FIFA 22 was a little bit better. There was still delay, so it was still crap. FIFA 23 was a bit better, but there was still button delay, so it's still crap. FC 24 was better. I didn't have delay up until Team of the Season, so that was okay. FC 25 was just horrible. As soon as the first Foot Champs weekend rolled around, I hated that game for the remainder of the year, which is why, despite I've created content on the FIFA series and now FC, what was my first video on? FIFA 11? I think? FIFA 12? Something like that? I probably would have uploaded my first video. I think 13 was when I first did like series and stuff, but FIFA 11 or 12 was when I started. It's why I said, if this game is even close to similar to 25 with the delay and everything like that, I'm done. I'm out. Fortunately for me, I really like this game. I haven't had button delay, and so as it stands, I'm not out. And hopefully that continues. Zach, thank you very, very much for the resub for 72 months. That's outrageous. Got some days off to watch the Ashes. Sleep schedule in the gutter, though. Yeah, I woke up today. You know when like you load up Twitter for the day and it loads like your For You page and you see stuff from like the last day or two. I saw tweets coming through from people from like 3 or 4 a.m. or something like that to do with the cricket. I was like, what is going on here? So I have no interest in it, but I've seen a lot of people talking about it. And yeah, I can imagine that it does kind of ruin things sleep-wise for you. EA listening to the community this year has caused as much harm as it has good. I don't know if I agree, because I don't know what real harm it's caused. In terms of like the patches and stuff, I don't know what harm it has caused. Unless I'm completely forgetting something. Used to watch the streams on 13. Those were the very first streams that I did. FIFA 13. I couldn't even tell you what I did on the game on those streams. Maybe it was Road to Glory stuff? I have no idea. Listening to people complain about defending has caused so many frequent changes to gameplay. But the changes have been good. Kickoff goals were a massive problem. They needed to be fixed. Short corners were a massive problem. They needed to be fixed. Jockeying was too slow. It needed to be fixed. They've all changed for the better. I don't think there's been a bad change. Gauntlet is a really, really good addition, yeah. You're seeing all the people complain online, but you're low-key enjoying the game for the first time in many years, not saying it's perfect. Yeah, same. This is the most I've enjoyed a game in this series since FIFA 20. Comfortably. The game is horrible now. People just run around with their CDMs. Yes, but that's nothing to do with the changes. That's people learning what works in this game. And I personally think if they change how good AI defending is, I don't know what else people will have to complain about with this game. Because that is a completely valid... It's my biggest gripe with the game. They didn't buff AI defending in general. They buffed defending from kickoff so that they weren't OP. Oh. And they buffed manual jockeying. Woo! But not just generic AI defense. Oh my god, you felt so slow. Ah, we were so aggressive there. Damn, that did not go well. Keep the AI how it was before. They have! I don't know how many times I can explain the same thing. If you reverted every single patch that this game has had, and we went back to day one gameplay, people would be playing in exactly the same way that they are right now, and it would work. Because people just didn't realise that AI defending, and defending with your CDMs and stuff, was this effective at the start of the game. Now they do, that's why they play that way. If we had all the patches reverted, they would do exactly the same thing. People just didn't know. There were some. You would come up against some people that were doing it. Oh, God, we're going out. Do you know how long is left on the silver game mode? Like 5 days? Something like that? I've not done like any of the objectives this week, so fortunately the only one that's expiring today, I believe, is Gundogan. The rest all have like 3 to 5 days on them. Yeah, okay. As soon as we come up against a competent player, this formation kills us. Unsurprisingly. It's so bad. Rodrigo is unbelievable, yeah. What a card. Upamecano, Jesus. Battlefield 6 is so much fun. I'm having a great time. Black Ops 7 doesn't have button delay. That's good to know. I played 2 matches of the beta, and I have it installed, but I have not launched Black Ops yet. Partially because I'm still working on getting the final achievement on Plants vs. Zombies. Once I've done that... What on earth? Then that can get replaced, and we can maybe try out COD and go from there. But it's frustratingly another game that has a completely luck-based achievement. I basically just have to keep playing and playing until I get the random drop that I'm waiting for. Ugh. I mean, if we go 3 goals down, we'll just leave. Okay, that's unlucky. Yeah, let's just go. I'm in Div 3. There's much better games to enjoy than FC. If you think that, great! Play them! Other people, this is their favourite game, so they play it the most. Video games and entertainment are all about opinions. For example, you look at the average FC player and see their game list. Probably the highest percentage of people that play the game, if you sorted through their game list, you would probably see COD, Battlefield, Fortnite, GTA, alongside FC. There are so many other games out there that so many people just don't bother to try and play. but there's so much good stuff. So I love people that say that there are loads of games out there to enjoy, because that shows that you probably play a range of games rather than just stuck to a really, really small subset. It's great. I tell people all the time, especially if you're on Xbox and you've got Game Pass, or if you're on PlayStation and you've got the like PS Plus like higher tiers where you have access to all of these other games, try something out. Even if it's something that's in like a completely different genre to what you normally play, maybe even just go for something that's like really highly reviewed, that's in a different genre that you've not really tried out before. For example, if you're on PlayStation and you've not really tried single player games before, then try out something like The Last of Us. Go for an Uncharted, God of War, Spider-Man, and all of those kind of things. There's so much out there that's so good. Will Savinio be an SBC? Yes. Rhinas, I don't know what that means. Rematch died quick. Rematch is still okay, but yeah, it did die pretty quickly because it was limited. I haven't hopped on it in a while, but I will try it out again at some point. You like the style of League SBCs where it was 20 squads with all different clubs from a league? The only problem with that is price fixing becomes ridiculous. You don't like single player games, they put you to sleep. But to just say single player games, you are sweeping so many things under that. Right? Like, the difference in single player games, if you're playing, let's say, offline, between Minecraft, Borderlands, Doom, Silksong, they can't even be compared. It's crazy. What's Funko Fusion? I haven't really played it. I got a code for it. My girlfriend played an hour of it. I've not played it yet. But it's based on... Oh, you can't really see it. Funko Pops. You play as like loads of different characters and stuff. Why is bro downloading Minecraft? Minecraft is one of the best games of all time, and I enjoy it. That's why. You might hate it, and therefore you won't download it. That's the beauty of choice when it comes to entertainment. It's why people ask why I've got like a Pokemon stuff behind me, right? I enjoy it. If you enjoy it, great. We can have a conversation about it. If you don't enjoy it, that's fine. That's life. Scotland are in the World Cup. Yep. How's Borderlands 4 on Xbox? I've not tried it yet. I got a code for it, which is so sick. I got given the like deluxe edition or something. So I'm going to start a playthrough on stream. Most likely end up playing the rest of it off stream. But I want to start the playthrough on stream so that I can like properly thank 2K and everything like that. And see what I think. Right, what have we got for 6 o'clock? Nothing great this week. I've still never played Balatro. I know. Crazy. Can't do single player. Feels like you're forcing yourself to play. Why do you think that, out of interest, Nathan? I'm intrigued. Because again, there is such a wide variety of styles of games that you can play. Gets both people complain and focus on new shot type. It's true. It's true. Aren't there Scottish cards coming out at 6? There's a couple, yes. McTominay, Gilmore, and I'm having a blank on the guy who scored from the halfway line. McLean, I believe, are all getting cards at 6. Do you collect sports cards? No. Too expensive of a hobby. Those kind of things. Daniel, I never played them. I've watched a bit. Rodrigo's amazing. If you want to see a full review on him, I put it up on YouTube. I went outside earlier. You want to see what I got? I nipped to Primark earlier. To get myself... I got myself a couple of Christmassy things. Some Christmas hats. I also got some like Christmas presents. And I also picked up a couple of things for my girlfriend just because they're selling out everywhere really, really quickly. And so because I was going, I'll pick them up. So we got some of the Pingu Slippers socks. What an absolute hero. As well as the pyjamas. Isn't he incredible? Score prediction for Leicester. We're probably going to get slapped 3-0. So I'm then going to just drink a load of beers and have a great day, regardless of the result. Archie, I would call the police. I think. Play 5 matches with 3 French players. We don't need that. Don't need that. 2 times 81. 1 Spurs player. 2 times 81 is a bit dead. But we will do it because we'll get Lloris. Alex Greenwood. What other packs we got? Nothing. Ugh. And then that one's just ridiculous, isn't it? Whereas the silver... Oh, I guess we finally have to start the silver nonsense. His football card collection doesn't work. If you're on about the collection book, it does work. For some reason, a lot of the time when you click the link, it has scrolled to the right. And so it looks like it's blank. I don't know why that's a thing. You need to scroll left and up, and you should be able to see it. I don't know how I would change that. It shouldn't be a thing. I don't know why it happens. I don't think I can alter that. But yeah, when you load it, a lot of the time, I don't know if I'd be able to recreate it. It seems to happen sometimes, but not all the time. It will have randomly scrolled over like 20 cells or something, so it looks like it's blank. What if you're on a phone? Scroll left. Drag to the side. Any watch-alongs this weekend? I'll do the North London Derby is the plan. Yeah. Gonna check the Evo coming today on Mavididi. I've already got an Evo'd Mavididi. I don't know what this new Evo is, so maybe we could put someone else into it. But I'm getting an 86 one. Formation is solid. Went up and down, nothing there. I didn't say go up and down. You need to go left. Wonder who's going to be centre-back for Arsenal. Hincapié. Shame you don't care much for boxing. A watch-along for Jake Joshua would be crazy. I mean, 3 things. 1, yeah, I couldn't care less about these. I know it's not an exhibition fight, but it is, right? 2, it'll be on at stupid o'clock. 3, I don't have an audience for it. You think the price of single-player games also put you off? This is the beauty of something like Game Pass and whatever the PlayStation one is. Same thing, right? Because the amount of single-player games that I've played via Game Pass is more than I have genuinely played in the last... Like, outside of Game Pass, the amount of single-player games that I have played... since maybe, like, 2010. I'm just trying to think of, like, when I would have... Maybe even further back than that. Maybe like 2008. Something like that. Once Xbox Live became the main thing that I was playing, ever since then, I have probably played more games in the last 2 years via Game Pass that are single player than I have in all those previous years going back to that point combined. It's been so much fun. So much fun. Really, really looking forward to starting Borderlands. That'll be pretty damn sick. Also, there's now a... oh yeah, there was a Grinch game. Someone commented on that. I have no idea what it is, but I saw it, so I downloaded it. FIFA is still 110. FIFA has never been 110. And it's currently 50% off. So, no. But yeah, so many single-player games have been so good. Like, Avowed, I had such a good time on that. Can you not edit it and just add text saying scroll left and up? I mean, maybe. Maybe we could do that. Can't wait for Ark Legends. I don't know what that is. Didn't it drop to like £35 on PC? I have no idea. I have no idea. Right. Should we actually build a draft where it's in a normal thing? You don't know why you said Ark Legends, you meant Ark Raiders. Then what do you mean you can't wait? Everyone's playing it right now. Is it not out? Do I play Ark Raiders? No. I have... Ark Raiders cost like £155. I don't think you understand how currency works, my friend. Because that is so wildly wrong. But no, I have a backlog of somewhere between 150 and 200 games at this point. I don't want to buy a new one that is multiplayer based in a genre that I've never really played, that I probably wouldn't have anyone else to play it with, that I might not like. If I was going to spend money on a game right now, I mean, someone just asked if I did start this when it used to be on PlayStation Plus or whatever, but then it got removed. I did start Stray. I would like to play Stray again and finish it. I'd probably buy Planet Coaster 2. If I was going to buy a new, well, maybe not even a new game, semi-new game right now, today, it'd be this. And down to 45% off. I need to look if that's actually a really good deal, or if there are codes for similar amounts elsewhere. I need to look into that. You know what? I don't think I've used the 4-5-1 this year. It's supposed to be the most boring meta formation in the game. Shall we see how it goes? I have Deathloop. I've not played it. I might actually have it on 2 consoles. I think it's on Game Pass now, but I have it on PS5. Just wait for it to drop on Game Pass. Ark Raiders. What if it never does? Petit or Rijkaard? They're both really good. Honestly, I don't think I can give you an answer to that one because they are both really good. And it really depends on what type of player you're looking for. That will answer your own question. Neither of them are dreadful, is the main point. I have not watched The Jungle. I don't care about it, no. Rijkaard has centre-back and Petit has left-back. Yeah, Deathloop is in the list. And yeah, I do not care about The Jungle. It doesn't interest me. Prediction for Newcastle. City to win 3-1. I would say. Thank you to the people watching on YouTube. If you have enjoyed it, please do hit the thumbs up. And if you're brand new and want to see more shorts, streams, and videos, Make sure you hit subscribe. We've been pumping out videos recently that people have enjoyed, that have watched it. So thank you for that. Thank you anyone that is following on Twitch, Kick, or TikTok as well. You're amazing. Because you're amazing. Maybe we take Kunde and hope that we can then move him across, or just play him right back. Let's do that. Let's do it. Not opened FC26 in 2 weeks. Oh my goodness. How come? Have you been playing something else, or just not really been playing anything at all? I've been playing a lot of Plants vs. Zombies. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield. Having a really, really good time with both of those. It's been sick. Mensch, so we could have taken Hakimi. Ah, well. DeMarco would get a lot of people chem. Nah, we'll just take Mensch. And hope that we get a Serie A keeper. Di Gregorio. Okay. Sure. What else are we going to get? Give us some good stuff. Frimpong. He starts at right wing on his screen card. I did not know that. Caroline Weir. Her draft is very hard this year. Any thoughts? It's harder than other years because less people play it, and therefore the main people that are playing it are good. But rewards were great. I made so much profit. So much profit from drafts. Like $250,000 this year. And then they massively nerfed the rewards when they changed them. Which sucks. I just really like it though. Nathan, yes. Tom, I would assume so. Yeah. Big Zob. Where can you play? What positions you got? Right back. Centre mid. Caroline. Yeremai. Oh, okay. We could whack you out wide. Xavi Simons can also play left mid. What are my tactics? I don't use them. Boring. I hate the fact that tactics exist. So I try not to use them. Do this. Try that out. I think it's one of the best modes. I love the draft. I think it's sick. But yeah, see, that's frustrating. Reinders. Eze just doesn't fit. Barco would fit. Walsh would obviously get us a link to Wrighton if we were to use her, but Gara? I have no idea what that means. How's the narrow formation? I really like it. I think it's great this year. I think it's fantastic. Kaminsky. You're better than Bukayo Saka at football. Well, I love the enthusiasm for my footballing ability. I would have to disagree, unfortunately. But yeah, cheers. I mean, we get a Polish link to Zielinski. Tom, I've not heard that, no. Miss when old tactics used to do with getting behind on strikers and overlap on wingbacks. Yes. Take us back before all of this crap got added into the game. I mean, we could just take even more Dutch. Let's do it and see what the chemistry would look like. Timber as well. Or Mickey. Right, we're going to have a complete, like, redo of this team, it looks like. So we're currently on 21 chem. How much does that drop if we swap out? Goes down by 2. Thuram over Valverde would bump that up. That would take us down by 3. That would then take us back up by 2. Let's just see how the rest goes, shall we? It's a bit all over the place. A Dutch, though. I mean, that would gain us 1 more chem. We could just try and go in with a funky team. Although it's just going to cost me 15k and not be worth it. So it's probably a really stupid idea, but oh well. Oh well. Oh my goodness. You don't fit in the team though, do you? Well, that's depressing. You don't fit in the team. You don't fit in the team. You would, and you'd get a link to Brighton. That's really sad. Do you just take a super sub? Or do you just play Maradona, even though he's not? Maybe you just bring him on. Or we just start him there out of position. Sure. Kimmich, Donovan, Govu can play right mids. Doesn't really help, though, because we've already got Frimpong. Adeyemi doesn't help because of his links. Donovan doesn't help because of his links. Kimmich doesn't help because of his links. It's just a bit of a mess overall, this draft, isn't it? Really. It's a real mess. Deary me. I mean, like, how does this look in terms of chem? You'd lose 1 to do that, but that would potentially be better. I don't know what I'm doing here. Robertson would get me some nice chem. He'd get full chem, and he'd would he bump anyone else up? Capdevere would be good for chem. Di Lorenzo would also be good for chem. But we do have R9. So how angry would everyone get if I chose Robertson? Probably quite, wouldn't they? But R9 isn't as good as Cruyff. He's not as good as Cruyff, so I don't know what reason I would have to take him other than to bring him on as a sub. Project Team of the Year started. Got over 40 packs so far. All the points for pre-order and draft tokens saved. That's pretty solid, to be fair. How good's Rodrigo? Fantastic. If you want to see a full review, go check out the YouTube. I mean, genuinely, how much chem would this get me? 3. Would a 3 chem Robertson be that much better than Nuno Mendes that it's worth taking him? I don't think so. Capdevere on 3 chem would then also get us an extra chem on Koundé, but nobody else. Rodrigo, I think I have an engine, I believe. Fine. You do it every year. Last year was the first time it paid off. So why do you do it every year if it like hasn't been paying off? I don't understand the logic there. Farah. Ooh. We start him, put Maradona on the right. Take Geordie Classy for the chem. Do that. That takes us 3 chem down. That gains us 4! Huge! Do we now rejig some of this at all? Put Valverde back in. Do you put Zielinski in? That would gain us 1 chem. What playstyles you got, though? Reinders has Incisive Plus. Which, I think that's what you're supposed to use if you use this formation, is you basically spam through balls. Oh, yeah. I mean, Valverde's just better, isn't he? Okay, right. R9. Should we put him on the bench? I guess so. Who's the best left mid under a mil? That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. Prices on the market this year have been ridiculous. So, I honestly couldn't really tell you the price of basically any cards this year. Because you're a road to glory, don't get excitement by opening packs every promo, so it's just the anticipation and build-up of saving for a promo and opening loads. But if you say that it's only been worth it 1 year, surely you don't get excited by it being crap every year, barring the outlier. Surely it would have just been better for you and your account to have been building up your team and club and squad and everything like that throughout the year. Project Team of the Year is always worth it for the fodder and the SBCs. No. Project Team of the Year is nearly always not worth it. For one main reason. You are purposefully hindering yourself for, what is it? All of December, November, October, and a bit of... So 3.5 months you're hindering yourself in the hope that you hit something massive during Team of the Year. Rather than just actually building up your club, squads, accounts. Therefore benefiting more each week because you're potentially having a better club and you can do better in the gauntlet, in rivals, in champs, which will all then outweigh everything other than getting a massive pull during Team of the Year, which doesn't happen for the vast majority of people. I think Project Team of the Year is stupid. I think it made more sense in the past. Team of the Years used to be the best cards in the game. Like, let's give an example. If Valverde got a Team of the Year, he'd come in with like a 98 rated card, and then even if he got a Team of the Season later in the year, that Team of the Season would be 97. The Team of the Year would be the best one that you can get all year. Now that's not even close to the case. They're obviously still elite. Like, obviously I'm not saying that they aren't. But, in comparison to what they used to be, no. Oh, pack literally nothing all year in Div 2 and get 11 wins most weeks. I mean, you say literally nothing. I don't really know what that means. Because it isn't. The word literally there just isn't correct. How's the Rodrigo card? Amazing. If you want to see a full review, it's on my YouTube. The guy is sick. First Touch Plus. Still miscontrolled it. Big Cruyff. What on earth was that? Okay. What is that? He took so long to pass the ball. Nice keeper movement. How many champs wins do you get? Anywhere between 10 and 12. Do I think Marmouche will rise in price after Evo drops today? I hope not. Because that means that the leakers will have profited off of insider trading off of Evos once again. There's that through ball with Incisive Plus. Sorry, Johan Cruyff hasn't outpaced base Militao. Okay. But yeah, Incisive Plus through. Okay. A galaxy to change formations. I mean, if you want to. I'm obviously not permanently changing my formation. But Marmouche already went up a bit. So then, yeah, the insider trading has already hit. Don't you hate what this game has become? Watch press conference for HAV Paul. Oh dear. It's the kind of thing that I don't think anyone would miss not seeing live. There's no world where everything will run on time. Anything that is actually entertaining will be on YouTube within half an hour. FIFA 16's 21 was prime? Hell no. 21 was one of the worst ever. 19 was absolute garbage. 16 was garbage. 17 and 18? Sure. 17 is the best FIFA of all time. But in terms of prime, like, if you're talking about fun, hell no. Hell no. You got to go back to like FIFA 11 through 15. Ah. Back when it was about fun, not rewards, winning. The meta. Oh, he's ignored the 5-star skill move. What are you doing? How did you get Rodrigo so fast? I mean, play the game a lot. Do all of the objectives that give you SP. Even if you weren't doing what I was doing, in doing every objective, you can easily have him by now. In the last, like, 10 days, they've added so much that I didn't even need to bother, like, doing every objective earlier on because of how much they've just dropped. Oh my god, what a finish. Can I do your champs? I can, but probably won't because you'd have to pay. 19 was dreadful. 19 was up there with the worst core game mechanics we've ever had. Marco Reus FIFA levels will never be achieved. Who have Leicester got this weekend? We're at home to Stoke. No! Literally can't hop on a game after work for a chill rivals game. No. It doesn't exist. The closest thing to chill that you've got on this game is the Gauntlet. And you've still got people that play the Gauntlet as if it's a pro event. Oh, that dribble from Reinders was actually really good. Santi, probably like... Dunno. £100. So that's obviously an instant no. And there you go. Is there meant to be no music? I've not had music on the stream for a couple of weeks. FC Pro Tournament starts today. As in the one in-game. The IRL one, I have no idea. Cup modes are the best addition they've made this year, including Gauntlet. Yeah, they've been nice. The live events and everything. Don't know why people bang on about 19 being good. If you think AI defending is overpowered this year, go back play 19. 19 was just awful in terms of being broken. There were so many problems with that game. Like, 19 was the year of the El Tornado goals. Back post headers, where it was pure luck whether you'd be able to defend it. 19 was the year of time finishing being introduced and doing 360-degree no-scopes from the edge of the box, first time. 19 was also the year of being able to cricketer side to side all the way down the pitch. It was dreadful. So, so bad. Santi, cheers for following. Do we know how bad Nelson's injury is? Absolutely no idea. Do I watch the Ashes? No, I have no interest in cricket. It just isn't... It's just not entertaining for me. Am I doing Troy Parrott? I actually haven't looked at SBCs over the last couple of days, so I don't know. I don't know how much he costs. I'll have to have a look. Like, I've put out like 6 videos this week or something, but I've not been like actively playing, doing the objectives and looking at SBCs and Evos and stuff, so I actually haven't seen the majority of the content from this week. Bang! What a strike! Do I think the new Man United Stadium will happen as per the current design? I hope so. I really hope so. I don't know if there's any point in me saying whether I think it will or not, because I can't possibly have any like thoughts on that, because you don't have any information that you would need to be able to sort of come to that decision. Oh my god, what a shocking pass. I think we're seeing Farce or a Coley tomorrow, or both. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care who starts. I have no hope or excitement for tomorrow's game whatsoever. I'll go, I'll do a vlog on it, but I just expect us to lose. So I don't think there is any team sheet that could come out that would make me think, oh my god, yeah, we really, really are going to have a really good chance today. No combination of names will make me optimistic. Oh! Do I think we'll go up this season? Hell no. I don't know why anyone would. If you had thought before the season, if you had no knowledge about like our squads, our club and everything like that, and before the season started you said that you thought that we would go up, I could maybe understand that. But one, we're crap. Two, Yannick Vestergaard has as many goals this season as our 3 strikers combined. 3, we're getting a points deduction. So combine those 3 things together, and hell no. God, just pass the ball forward. What's the point in spinning around 50 times? Mental. I've not seen that, Tom, no. How have I got Rodrigo already? People are asking that question as if the season has only been out for like a week. EA have dropped probably enough to go from level 1 to level 40 in the past 2 weeks now. I had him this time last week by playing every game mode and doing every single objective. Like, most people were like level 10 and I was like level 25 or something. And then last week they just decided, you know what, let's finally just drop a load of SP in one go. And so I wasn't alone in being on the level that I was on. Loads of people then just, over the next 24 hours, managed to grind out enough to get Rodrigo. And now we've got another chunk of XP that's been added in the last day or two. So it's now really not even difficult to get there. Thought you'd move the keeper again. Is there a player you want? You're going to have to give me some more context there. Yeah, whoever the new player objective is today should also come with a little bit of SP. Not that you should need any more with how much has been added. Okay, how did I not get the ball? You got the Season Pass players for Gauntlet 5 now. In your team. I don't bother changing my teams until the moment that I actually have to for the Gauntlet. And then I look each week and think, oh, is there someone else that I've packed that I can potentially put in this week? Oh, yeah, that guy. So, yeah. Did you know playing this game with that amount of concentrated focus is actual meditation, provided it isn't muscle memory? I don't know exactly what you mean by like that level of focus, though. Especially considering we're responding to like chat and everything constantly, so it's not as if it's my sole focus. Militao has dealt with Cruyff quite well. What's the theme of the promo week? FC Pro Live. If you don't care about the pro scene in the game, then yeah. Yeah. Did you know, though, Ariana Grande just made a post? That's great, isn't it? On Instagram. Huge news. So Tom Garrett rate Van Persie higher than Kane. His knowledge is so overrated. I thought that whole, I was going to say conversation, but argument was really poor from his point of view. Because Tom obviously has a lot more football knowledge than the rest of them. Because he cares more about teams that aren't his own. He goes to games. He watches a lot more football, right? So he just knows a lot more. Also just seems to have a better memory when it comes to football stuff. But I don't really understand how you can say a point, someone then counters it, and then you say, but that's not what I'm saying. Or, oh, but you're missing the point. Just because the counter to that point was actually quite a good counter. I think that is probably one of his most poor. I don't know if it's if the take is poor, but the way that it was argued was poor. Because he'd make like 3 different points and then they'd be correctly countered. And then he'd say, but that's not what I'm saying. To each of them, even though they were counted well. So I think that was poor. And I fully imagine that the next time that they all go and record, it will be brought up that everyone has said that in the comments. I fully imagine so. Haven't seen the videos in ages. Used to always watch you. How have you been? What have you been up to, Kai? When was the last time that you thought you properly watched? And what have you been up to since then? Anything of note? Anything interesting? Yeah, when you aren't doing that bit, actually, i.e. with sole focus. Would that not just mean that anything that you're focusing on is meditation? That seems a bit odd. FIFA 20? Oh, the last time the game was good. Genuinely. This is the first game that I've loved since 20. It's crazy. My question is always the same to someone like you. If you are open to sharing, has there been anything, any big milestones in life that have been positive, that have happened since you last were properly watching to now? Whether it's school, college, uni, work, driving, family, relationships, anything like that. Anything good to report? What division am I in? Div 3. 24 was good? Yeah, 24 was good. But 20 was great. Bum ba bum 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 bum. What on earth is this new update, by the way? And numbers on the end of our names. Yeah, I don't know. It's bizarre. The Druids Black Friday sale, which they said was only going to be a one-day thing, has then been like 5 days, and basically anything that's really, really cheap gets sold out instantly, and then you have to pay like a £5 or more for shipping. If I had a bit more money, maybe I'd spend some of it on it though, because some of it is quite nice. Smart. You hated 20 drag back after drag back? Yeah, drag back meta was a bit OP, to be fair. Was still in school when you used to watch, now work full-time as a plasterer, learnt to drive, had a girlfriend that you've been with for 4 years, got a dog, and still spending money on FIFA points. You ruined it with the last part. Revin, what do you mean? Justin, I respectfully disagree. Respectfully. Yeah, you ruined it. The rest sounds, hey, it's sick. Good life progress and updates and everything like that. But then he's still a degenerate at heart. After all this time. What am I going to do with my 2,000 points? Use them on season passes. So I'm set for season passes until about February, which is pretty solid. Did I prefer red picks or the new champs rewards? The new ones where you get current promos are better. Red picks were overrated because informs were just crap. Packed Mbappe captain the other day, so it paid off. Screw you. I wish you didn't come back. Oh, I'm not jealous at all. Not at all. No. Fair play. Revin, I have no idea what you're on about. Sounds problematic, though. Let me quickly reply to this. Can't do the 20th. I can do the 21st. 23rd, 22nd. Okay, that's cool. Oh, Revin, interesting. I see. Yeah, sure. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes until FC Pro Live. Are we all extremely hyped and excited, everybody? If you are, scream for me. No, it's another FIFA promo. Could be good. Jack, yes. Weekly objectives in the other modes are the best way to fly through the season pass. It's amazing. But thank you anyone that's liked on YouTube. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you anyone that has liked on TikTok. Follow if you're new. Thank you anyone that's tuned in on Twitch and Kick. Follow if you're new. You can't do anything on those platforms, unfortunately. What's coming out tonight? FC Pro Live. Promo. Just screamed and Mum told you off. Well. She'd know about screaming, wouldn't she? Oi. Can't believe you're more hyped for an exhibition boxing fight than content on FIFA. Your life is over. Yeah, that is quite poor, to be fair. That is quite poor. Right. Okie dokie. Gonna have to load some more points on. Don't do it! Go and buy some coins. Use code BirdieX at checkout. Thanks. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. 2 and a bit minutes to go! I hope we're all ready to once again open some packs and probably pack like an 84 rated one, because that's all we ever pack each week. Never any of the good ones. Just an 84 rated. Let's very quickly check if there's an SBC expiring at 6 o'clock that I haven't done. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Quick! I didn't think he expired today. Oh, get out the way! I don't know what rating it said this team was. Is that enough? Is it an 84? It's an 84. You say don't submit the team? We're submitting the team, everybody! We're submitting the team. You don't have enough time? Don't make me laugh. Don't have enough time. What are you guys chatting? We got 35 seconds. What do you mean not enough time? Da 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 da. We don't have an Argentinian player. Ooh, ooh, ooh dear. Is there one in here? Ooh, 79 rated. 3 seconds to go. Get on my level. You love to see it. 6 PM content, everybody. Thank Christ I checked. Right, what have we got then? That was more exciting than Champs, or right? That's probably the most exciting thing we've done on stream on this game all year. Crazy. Pow! Here you go, everybody. Here is your FC... Oh, God, I was going to do a 6 PM content video as well. Let's do it. FC Pro Live is here then. The celebration of the best FC players is back and better than ever. As players progress through the competition, they'll earn exciting upgrades for FC Pro Live items in-game. You can also earn unique viewership rewards. Yay! Enjoy FC Pro Live with exciting daily content. Player SBCs, objectives, evos, and FC Pro themed live events. Okay. Let's have a little look at what we've got then. We are starting off with objectives. What is new? Live events. The Pro Open Tournament has arrived. Compete in this to earn exclusive rewards and win the tournament. Win the tournament to enter in the Ultimate Pro Tournament. Nice naming of the Evo there. Academy slot 1220. That's good. A finesse shot Evo. Inside forward plus plus. Brilliant. Fantastic. 85 to 89 plus Academy slot 1221. 10 times 80 plus Academy slot 1222. And 3 times 84. Nice. And then if you do the Pro tournament, which is, as they've done with all of these other tournaments, win this one, unlock this one. You can get yourself Cecilia, who I used his silver previously in the Silver Lounge stuff. So double 5-star, cam, centre mid, striker, or left wing. Okay, doesn't have finesse shot, but the rest is okay, not too bad. You also get 383, 1080, 1083, 384, 385, and whatever that is, Academy slot 1223 and a 5 times 84. Campaign! We've got 2 things here. FC Pro Path, so if you still need SP, play a load of games. You'll get some cool packs and you'll get a load of SP. You also get Flashback Leroy Sané, which is pretty solid. 4-star, 3-star. It's not a fantastic card. Power Shot. I mean, it's very, very easy to obtain, but it's not great. I'm going to assume we didn't get anything new in seasonal. Nope. Next up, let's check Evos. What have we got that's new today? And also, what's run out for me? Ultimate Scream, Incisive Pass, and CDM Holding Plus Plus. Oh no! That's a shame. Evos, what is new then? This, Estrella de Montcada. Okay. From the wings to the spotlight. Upgrade your left wing into a clinical striker and shine like Montcada's star. I don't know who that's referring to. Maybe someone can let me know. Overall, max 84. Pace, max 89. Position, left wing. So, who can go in? The likes of Gakpo, Cunha, Savinho, although he's getting an SBC, Eze, Rashford can go in here. What do you gain? Composure, finesse shot, dribbling, balance, volleys, ball control reaction, skill moves go up to 4-star, technical, you get moved to a striker, wide playmaker, attacking positioning, finishing goes up a lot, long shots, agility, tiki-taka as well, low driven shot plus, 4-star weak foot, 20 stamina, shot power and pace. Wow. That's actually pretty good. Technical finesse, tiki-taka, and low driven plus alone, even if you genuinely didn't get the stat upgrades, people would probably pay 35,000 coins for that. I don't know if any of my Leicester cards fit into this because I've already evoed Mavididi. He goes to an 86. Can anyone else play left wing for me? This Ramsey will be an 80. Will be an 85. I'd have to check. I might not have anyone that fits here. Maybe we'll have to look in the past and present, or see if we can get like a chain going for Silko Thomas. I'll have to look into that, but unfortunately, don't really have anyone that immediately fits it, unless I think he goes up to 80. Yeah, he does go to 85. Damn. Okay, I mean, it looks like a really, really good Evo for the value compared to a lot of the other paid ones. And then we've got a free Evo, which gives us 4 strength, 4 aggression, 3 pace, 3 defending. Okay. So a bit of physical, bit of defending, bit of pace. It's like an anchor chem style, basically, being added to your player. That's not bad. Overall, max 83. That's fine. What have we got for SBCs? Monga, unfortunately, is not on the game because he's too young. Otherwise, that could have been really, really good. Let's sort by new and see what we have got then. So, here is that Savinio card. Savinio is 4-star, 3-star, which seems a bit harsh from what we've seen from him. But okay. 4-star, 3-star, right wing, right mid, left wing. Pace is great. Shooting's fine. Passing's good. Dribbling's good. He can obviously get... Also, we do have all the information of who is represented. I don't know if this was leaked at all. Now we can see what FC Pro player is representing which card. So you're going to need... Who was it? Guga Ferez to do really well, and then this Savinio will upgrade and get even better. Could potentially get like finesse shot, low driven, something like that. Okay. What are you costing then? 85, 85 with an inform, 86, and 86 with an inform. Bit more expensive than some of these other players that we've got recently. Okay. We've also got... it tells you what the choice of the playstyle plus is. Where has he just gone? Oh, he's here. Additional information. So, if the guy wins a game, he gets a skill move or weak foot upgrade. Surely they make him double 4-star. If he gets 10 points, he goes up to an 87. 16 goes up to an 88. If he qualifies for the Pro Open Knockout rounds, one of 3 playstyle pluses to be selected by the linked FC Pro player. Note that playstyle plus upgrades will be given out after the completion of all FC Pro Open group stage matches. Why can this not fill the screen, by the way? Why does it have to scroll? On January 23rd. Wow. Okay. That's a long way away. The Playstyles Plus options, one of Chip Shot, Press Proven, or Trickster. I mean, that's pretty crap. No finesse, no low driven. Reach the top 4 in the FC Pro Open knockout rounds, plus 1 alternate position, maybe striker. Win the whole thing. You get an upgrade with skill moves or weak foot upgrade. Not both. I mean, that's going to take a very long time. But okay, I'm intrigued to see whether like each player has different playstyle plus options, or if like every forward they've given the same 3. Every midfielder they've given the same 3. We'll look at a couple in a second. We've also got showdown cards for Martinelli and Kolo Muani. Muani, 83, 83 with an inform, 84, 84 with an inform, and 85. Martinelli is the exact same. So, costing the same amount. Kolo Muani's 3-star, 4-star. He looks okay. Martinelli... 81 composure, 80 reactions. I mean, they'll look better after their upgrades, but base cards, they're not incredible. We've also got this, star performance, complete challenges to earn star performer McTominay, Tierney, McLean. So each individual one, an 84 squads to get Kenny McLean, who you can't look at his card from here. An 85 squad for Kieran Tierney. And an 87 squad for Scott McTominay, who has Acrobatic Plus, which is obviously cool because it relates to his goal, but it's completely useless in-game. They did give Tierney Finesse Plus, and they gave McLean Power Shot Plus. Which, fair play. Okay. So, a lot of stuff, really. Let's very quickly have a little look at one of these other new cards and see what they got in terms of their playstyle pluses. So, What position was he? Right wing. So let's check Garnacho and see, once it scrolls, what can Garnacho get in terms of his playstyle pluses? God, I wish it was a lot faster. Hopefully everyone's having a great time. Hopefully you enjoy the new promo. If you're watching this as a video, then we have been live streaming it. If you want to see more of them at 6 o'clock, you need to tune into the channel. Hit subscribe. That would be incredible. And whilst we still wait, we've uploaded a load of videos in the past week or so that you can check out. We've done multiple videos with Curbs, with It's James. We're recording with Capgun Tom over the weekend as well. So loads of stuff coming to the channel. And finally, we get a choice of First Touch, Pinged Pass, and Trickster for Garnacho. So it is different for each individual player. Okay. Interesting. And yeah, you can go through and now see like every player and who they are linked to. So Anders, Mr. Vergang himself, is linked to Darwizzy. I don't know whether he's good on this game. Obviously, he was amazing in years prior. But he could get some upgrades there. We've got Nicholas on Garnacho. Tex has got Dan James. Okay. What else? Or who else? Do I recognise any other names? Not on that page. Wow, I really don't know many of these pro players nowadays. But for those of you that do, there you go. Now let's actually very quickly check. Timo Werner, he is the same position as Garnacho. Does he have the exact same playstyle pluses available to him? God, why is there not a scroll option? Or why don't you just fill up the whole screen, EA? What's wrong with you? It takes so long. We understand all of this. We get it. We get it. Okay? But, oh, the anticipation is killing me. I can't even remember what it was. Ping, pass, first touch for Garnacho, I think were two of the three. Tiki-taka, incisive pass, and press proven. Right, so even if you are the exact same position as another card, you do get individual playstyle plus options. So Werner could have tiki-taka, incisive pass, or press proven. No option for finesse shot. Incisive, tiki-taka, press proven. I mean, I wonder what they choose. He can also play up front. Maybe press proven makes the most sense for a striker, but then maybe they'd also want to give him, like, tiki-taka or incisive to be able to help out in, like, link-up play. I don't know. But that is basically everything that you need to know about FC Pro Live, the new promo. There we go. We smashed that out of the park, right? You just packed Garnacho. Should you sell or keep? If you're selling right now, you need to undercut to make sure that it does sell. 22nd. 22nd, we could potentially do a dinner. Ah. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, right. I need to very quickly start this render. And we'll open up our packs and see what we get. We've not got huge stuff this week, but we'll open it up and see if we can get anything good anyway. Because why not? Incisive to send the through balls in 4-5-1. Yeah, probably, to be fair. I didn't take note or whatever of all of the players and like who was linked to who. Right, so let's give this a little scroll. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And then we'll put in this new file. I should just, when I'm recording it, I should have a thing on screen that I can press that like shows the coin sponsor, so we don't have to do this like cut and paste job every single time. does kind of detract from it. It has to be said. We had a quiet moment here. What was that? You also get flashback Leroy Sané, which is pretty solid. 4-star. Events. Right, let's insert it there. And then let's render this bad boy out. You love to see it! Yes! Right, render that! Let's go! Vamos! You're going to open a set the pace pack. Don't do it! I know you've said you're already adding points, but don't do it! FC Pro, send to media encoder. Yes, please. Okay. Render it. Let's go. Let's pack an absolute banger. In the meantime, Jeremy Pino. Not what I need, I'm afraid. Not what I need. Maybe I should check out in case I get any Scottish players. I don't know if they were required for any of those other player SBCs. I don't think it said that, did it? I think it actually just said the team rating. Right, either way, let's get that rendering. And then continue. How are you supposed to do Sané? You need a pro live player. Do a different objective to get one, or get one on loan, something like that. Or buy one. I would say. Beza, who or what? Why? Refresh the stream because you thought my video speed thing was my voice lagging. Oh, me. Right. I see. As I was like scrolling through the video in Premiere, I forgot you'd be able to hear that. Lol. Alfie, thank you very much for the continued membership. 7 months of support. You're an absolute hero. Thank you for keeping us afloat. I appreciate you so damn much. You know what I also appreciate is getting Chesney in a pack. What an absolute monster. But yes, thank you very, very much, sir. Garnacho looks like Lurch from the... Right, okay. That doesn't mean anything to me. I'm afraid your humour may have been absolute bants. You got to know your audience. I unfortunately am not that audience. No walkouts yet to start, but that is a bit of Sabrina. Sure, get them in there. I can't believe I nearly missed Di Maria. Always enjoying the content. I appreciate it, man. Is that Gillies? Miss Gillies. Right, video is rendering. You love to see it. Let's close this quickly. Close that window. Bum ba dum ba dum ba dum bum bum bum. Premium gold pack. Hit me. Oh. Antoine. Oh no, Clivert. João Gomez. Okie dokie. Justin Clivert. 2 times 83. Oh my god, it's a walkout! It's not a promo though. It's gonna... Demone, right? Give me Demone. Well, at the start of the game, what a pull! At this point in the game, maybe a gauntlet player. Maybe just saves me a few thousand coins using her in a video. Dig-a-ding-ding, dig-a-ding-ding, dig-a-ding-ding-ding-ding, dig-a-ding-ding, dig-a-ding-ding, dig-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Super 6 is back with 250k on the line. That's pretty good, isn't it? I might just win Super 6 this week, I think. Oh my god! Ugh! Although, I could have a pack pulled Danny Ward in my club. Whereas this one I bought, right? Yeah. So whenever we have to use him in videos with curbs, I need to Evo him at some point. Whenever there's a new goalie Evo that Stolarczyk doesn't fit into, I need to put Danny Ward in it. So that when we're using him as like a trump card in a video, we have a slightly better player. Your account access has been restored. Pow! Okay. Dispatched, arriving tomorrow. Hell yeah! All of our Christmas presents are on their way. They're on their way. And then I was also tempted to buy myself something from all the Black Friday sales, but I've restrained myself. The temptation to get a second standing desk for my second desk that's there, where everything's all the way down there, instead of being able to bring it up. I don't think it's necessary, though. And it's money. Pack Timo Werner from an 84 plus pack. Screw you! Where are my pack pulls? I mean, we've had one walkout. But I am opening dreadful packs, to be fair. So I can't really be upset. Oh yeah, Marmouche, a lot of people are putting into the new Evo. Same with Rashford. Who did someone ask for? There was a certain pro that someone asked. Manu? I think someone asked for who Manu was like linked to. And if so, Joshua Zirkzee. Does that mean that we've got a potential good Zirkzee card on the way? If so, that'd be interesting. Let's know how he would play in like the current meta of this game. I can't imagine it'd be incredible. Although, I can't say I could tell you anything about Zirkzee's normal card this year. I wonder if they've been kind to him. Because his dribbling is actually pretty good. Ooh. I don't actually know who that is. Oh. Okay. Hey, I'll take a card. Thiago. Coming in for New York City. His stats are... I mean, his physicals are great. Outside of that, they're pretty average. Block plus and jockey's pretty good. Defender plus plus is nice. If he gets some upgrades, could be a great card. I don't think you can be upset at packing any live cards. And hey, we've got one. That's the main thing, right? We've packed at least one of the new promo. I did say it would probably be one of the worst ones, because that's what happens each week. You pack like an 84 or an 85 rated promo card. That's about it. But it's better than nothing. I'd like to pack another one, but probably won't happen until after I've played my champs, sadly. And then, yeah, I'm going to record with Tom on Sunday this week, is going to be the plan. Sunday evening. Once I finish the North London Derby watch-along, we're going to hop on and record with Tom. That's the plan. And then that video should come out on Monday. More walkouts! Bruno G. Is it a double? No, of course it's not a double. Hooth! Fine. And then my final packet today. 3 times 84 plus. No walkout. What a joke! Wow. Well, there we go. There you have it. There is FC Pro Live kicked off not in much style. We got one. We got the New York guy. Aside from that, nothing amazing. But it's better than none. And there's a world where he gets used in some videos going forward. So you love to see it. I will tell you my plan for over the weekend. So tomorrow, I'm out. Okay? Going to the football, and then I'm out for basically the rest of the night. Potentially having a night, like a full night out. We'll see. Some pools, some bowling, some karaoke, some drinks with friends. Should be good. Sunday, we're doing a watch-along on the football TikTok and YouTube. That will be the North London Derby, which is at 4:30. So we'll be live for that. I will then be recording with Tom straight afterwards. So I don't know if I'll be live on this set of channels on Sunday. I will, of course, be uploading the vlog from the Leicester game as well on Sunday. Normally, I would potentially be able to get it out on the Saturday night, but I won't be home, so therefore won't be able to edit it together. So it will have to come out on Sunday. Yeah, recording with Tom. I may record like a review of a player or something like that as well, because I've been enjoying doing those. So I might do that tomorrow morning or late tonight. I don't know. I've got a few things that I need to do. I need to start wrapping my Christmas presents and start decorating. Like, I feel like, I've said it before, this year I'm feeling more Christmassy. And I think the reason why is because the world is pretty crap. Basically every single day that you wake up and you refresh the news or even social media, it's just negative everywhere. So this year we're going a bit earlier and we're getting Christmassy earlier. So we've got our stuff. We've got like our new incredible Santa hat. We've got our lovely little winter bear. I need to do the rest of the decorating and start getting Christmassy to just bring some positivity and some happy, merry vibes going forward. So there is a world where the next time you see stream/video, we'll have some bits in the background. Our lights and everything. I don't know. But I'm feeling it this year, so I think we're going to do that. And yeah, we've got more videos planned upcoming soon. So that should be good. That's Merry Christmas. I like your style. New Rashford does look pretty solid, it has to be said. We have got Stoke at home tomorrow. It's our first, bearing in mind, right? It's the 22nd of November tomorrow. It will be our first Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff at home. That's ridiculous. Our first one. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna feel mental. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna get slapped. I think we're gonna lose 3-0. Because there's not really any reason to be positive about us right now. So I think we're gonna lose 3-0. I'd love to be wrong in a positive way. But we just don't score. I mean, maybe like JJ has another worldie of a game and he gets a goal. You know what? We'll change it. Let's be more positive. We're going to lose 2-1. There we go. Updated positive prediction for tomorrow is a 2-1 loss, where we at least score a goal. Your form isn't great against us. Doesn't matter. We suck. Alfie, I don't do predictions for any other championship games. Unless it's basically top v bottom. I'm just not knowledgeable enough, to be honest with you. I know Ipswich have picked up form. Borough are still doing well. Stoke are still doing well. Cov are obviously still scoring loads. Sheffield United have started to actually get a couple of goals, but they're still all the way down there. Honestly, I don't know. Either 1-1 draw or 2-1 Leicester, I reckon. You're only 6 points behind us. Just say 3-0 Saints. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, why not? I mean, you don't have Big Will anymore, do you? So maybe it's the turnaround for the season now. Who knows? But the thing is, Josh, like, we started the season well. And since then, it's just really been getting worse and worse. We're really bad. And we just can't score goals. Will left and Southampton decide to finish their chances. I mean, that is what I have read, is that it seemed like he was a little bit unfortunate in... I think it was the same as... There was a season for Brighton under Potter where they were underperforming. They were the most underperforming team of XG in the league or something, and so therefore people were saying that Potter wasn't doing well well that season. But no one was putting the ball in the back of the net, and I have read a couple of people say similar about Will Still, that he wasn't this unbelievable, crazy talent of a manager and everything like that, but he was getting unfortunate in the team not taking chances and stuff like that. We had that a little bit under Van Nistelrooy. It turned out that he, just then made so many poor decisions and just wasn't really showing any tactical nous. But the amount of one-on-ones and stuff that Vardy would have, that he'd put straight at the keeper or put it wide, when under a different manager, he'd score 5 of those in a row. And then we lose 1-0 when we should have gone 1-0 up and stuff like that. You do feel for managers when they're in that kind of scenario. But at the same time, if you just can't quite get it out of the players, you can't get it out of the players. Only started scoring recently. Take Mubama and Sorba out the game and you'll be fine. I don't know who those players are, and so I wouldn't therefore be able to tell you how we would potentially do that. Let me tell you our weaknesses. Goalkeeper playing out from the back. Having a right back that is actually fit and available to play. Having centre backs that don't just run out of defence and leave massive gaps. Having a competent left back that can actually defend. Having a set midfield 3, because we chop and change it basically every single week. A right winger who on his day is one of the best in the league, but is really inconsistent and has been poor for weeks on end, trying to cut in and score a banger instead of just passing the ball. Having a left winger with zero confidence, and having a combination of 3 different strikers that have a combined 2 goals between them this season. We genuinely have problems over the entire pitch. There is probably one strong point of our starting 11, and that is Jordan James, who every single game that he has played has been at least a 7 out of 10. He's been amazing. Outside of that, you're hoping on players to perform at a higher level than they have most games this year. This is why I don't have any confidence. Our right back gets forward a lot and Cresswell is 35 years old. That's why I say your wingers will relish it. Well, Mavididi is most likely going to start. Although he might do He might put Ayew on the left again, in which case, sure, you've got a right back that's going to be out of position, but then we'll have a left winger who, oh my god, we've got 30 yards of space in front of me. You know what, let me turn round, pass it backwards, or stand here waiting for someone to push me so I can win a free kick. That's going to be really, really lovely to watch and not annoying at all. And then Fatawu up against Cresswell should be a demolition. It should be if he plays close to his best ability. But, as I say, the last few weeks, he's not really been on it. And so, we will see. Is there a nano pack that I can open to get a new player? No. I wanted to see if I could get an FC card potentially just on loan. Such a good feeling there. No international break until March. I don't get the hatred for the international break, other than for people that support clubs that are winning every single week, because you actually want to see your team play every week. I don't. I don't. Came in when you was mentioning left wing. Who did you say should start? Mavididi. Monga should be starting for you. Add some pace down the left. I don't think Monga's quicker than Mavididi. And I think he's a comfortably our most overrated player. Yes, he's a youngster. Yes, he's exciting. His dribbling is good. But that's it. He doesn't put in defensive work. I wouldn't say he seems crazy fast. Shooting, he doesn't really do it because he only tries to dribble. Passing, don't really know because he doesn't try to do it. He only tries to dribble. Crossing, he doesn't put the ball in the box. Like the last time he started, he sat someone down. And then instead of putting the ball in the box, he tried to dribble past him again. Painful. So, he's frustrating to me because you can see the raw talent level of Monga is so high, but the end product is so lacking. So lacking that completely counters it. Because it can dip a club's form. I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. Still good for us as a centre-back and a back five and left centre-back. Don't say that. I'm trying to find any positive in the game. We're without our best centre-back and best centre-mid for this game. Centre-back won't matter because our strikers are poor. A few Mongas more in the game. Mavididi seems lazy, but either way, Ayew shouldn't be in the starting 11. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Jordan Ayew might be the most frustrating Leicester player I've ever watched. And that's saying something, because there's been some over the years. Like Johnny Evans, my God, the amount of times he'd stand there with his foot on the ball. Move it! But no, Ayew, I've never seen a less attacking forward in my life. You know what is an absolute joke, by the way? Let me show you. Jordan Ayew got this captain's card, right? Has anyone ever watched this man play? How are you giving him Rapid Plus? What are you talking about? Press proven? Yes. I genuinely don't know if I have ever seen anyone play for Leicester that is better at chesting a ball down and then winning a free kick. It's not what we need, and it's really annoying that instead of actually trying to move the ball forward and play it down the line or play it forward, he'll try and win a free kick on the halfway line. He'll turn around when we've got a counter-attack to play it into the middle of the park. Give him Press Proven Plus. Even Enforcer. But this! Jesus Christ. I don't think I've ever seen the man sprint. Mental. Yeah, Mavididi is such a confidence player, and right now he doesn't have any. But look at the amount of chances that he'll create compared to Monga, is the reason why I will always say he should start over him. He will put the ball in the box. Monga will try and dribble past 3 players before then probably losing the ball, not even being able to put the ball in the box. So, that's my reasoning. Let me quickly... I just need to... I need to upload this. McTominay. Savinho is coming in at 175k. It's quite a lot. Mavididi just needs 1 goal, then he should be good to go. Even if it's not a great goal, right? Like Monga's goal. I was there away at Preston. It was a deflection. I couldn't tell you that at the time. We were all just going crazy because it was like, Monga's on fire. It's incredible what that can do to get the crowd on your side, even if it was a deflection. He needs it. He does need it. Saw the rough discard on James's channel. Yeah, that was a big one. 600k on a Road to Glory account down the drain. Yeah. Stings. Very, very much. Not a good one. Not a good one. Just a simple hit off his shin and go in. Exactly. Because he's got in the right positions. He should have scored a couple of goals recently. As everyone knows that has watched. Like, I mean, one of them, I think it was the latest one, was an unbelievable save. It has to be said. That save was crazy. But still... you've got to score. You do have to score. Let's get Garnacho on the thumbnail. With how the strikers have been, you'd whack Mavididi. Honestly, it wouldn't be worse. Although, you do... Like, I know our fan base hate Daka, and I hate the fact that they do. But he does need to score. But the pressing from the front that you can get with him, you don't get with anybody else. So that would be one positive to starting him. We just need a gradient background like this. There we go. And then we can upload that vid. Silver Tournament is like champs. Yeah, I've still not started it. Panini stickers should be coming soon. Oh, crap. Yeah, someone asked earlier. I said no in terms of being interested in that kind of thing. And they said, I think they asked about like the World Cup or this season or something like that. No, I just don't have any interest in it. It costs so much to complete it that, no, it just isn't for me. Yeah, I really need to think about the way that I'm doing this going forward. It takes too long. Alright, but that's good. That's done. And we're already doing it on stream anyway. For far too long, hasn't actually had a good enough run out. Why do we only ever end games with 2 up front and never like actually try and start with it? Try like Dakar and Carranza together. Why not? Why not? Or like 150 packs. See, that's crazy. It's crazy. Eric, I don't have that set up as a command, but I can get you the answer. If you give me a second. I can answer that question for you right now. Eric, you have followed since the 26th of April, 2023. And yet the only two things that you've ever put in the chat are hello and followage. He's a lurker. Well, them bloody lurkers. Even though I use a striker with Daka, pays the Daka slides it in across, tap in for Ayu. Well, no, Ayu will be on the halfway line, but yeah, exactly. But yeah, I'm not confident. I think we'll lose 2-1. I will be uploading the vlog on Sunday. There's a very, very strong chance that I'm not live tomorrow because I will be out for basically the whole day from roughly 1 PM, something like that. Maybe even earlier if I go pub before the game. I'll be out until maybe like early hours of the next morning. Sunday, we'll stream a watch-along for the... we'll do a watch-along for the North London Derby, and then I'm going to record a squad roulette with Tom. That video should be out on Monday, and we'll be live on Monday, most likely, doing my champs. So there is a good chance that we don't get a stream done outside of the football watch-along over the weekend, just because I've got a lot going on with going out and recording and everything. So we'll see how that goes. I'll obviously let you know on Twitter if anything's going to change regarding that. We'll try and get a couple of videos recorded and uploaded as well, because I have really been enjoying that recently. It's been good. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Did you get that Evo from one of the objectives that gives a 84 goalkeeper 2 more diving? No. I've not really done any of the objectives since about last Friday. So I need to get them done over the weekend and the start of the new week. And then we're also now, what, a week away from Sega going up to a 90. That is going to be such a big upgrade from her. I'm really looking forward to that one. It's going to be game-changing. I think she gains Intercept Plus as well, which is massive. So, looking forward to that. But yes, I've got a few things I need to get done tonight. Can combine Larice, Sané, Greenwood, etc. Yes, so that's what I'm going to do over this weekend is I'll work on those. And as I say, next time you see me live, we'll obviously be on the football channels on Sunday for the watch-along. By that point, we might have our Christmas decorations and setup done. Because I'm feeling it. I've bought basically all my Christmas presents. I'm going to start wrapping and sorting stuff out tonight, I think. And then, yeah, we can get in the mood. So, should be pretty good. So, thank you so much, everyone that has been a part of this one. Adam, unfortunately, hello, but it is the end. Because I've got a few things that I need to do. What happens if you already put a Playstyle Plus on those icons? No idea. Tom, what was? What did you do? I'll also be... Oh, the press conference. Well, of course. I'll also be uploading an FPL video, I think, tonight on the Footy channel, talking about any changes and stuff that I'm making going into tomorrow's deadline. So be on the lookout for that one. And yeah, I think that's going to be it from me, everybody. So apologies to those of you that did just tune in at the very end. We'll be live on Sunday on the Footy channels for the watch-along. We'll be live on Monday for Champs. And you'll have a video coming out on Monday as well that I will record with Tom. So, enjoy the rest of your day. Good luck with Champs. Good luck with packs if you're opening any for the new promo for FC Pro Live. Go and check out the videos that we've been uploading recently on the channel. I would very much appreciate that, especially the collab ones. They're always a lot of fun. And that is going to be it from me. Yeah. Thank you very much, anyone that liked, followed, subscribed, Twitch subbed, YouTube membered, all of that good stuff. TikTok gift. You're all amazing. Thank you so much for being a part of it. I will see you guys again very soon. Good night, everybody. Goodbye. Happy Friday.